Welcome to the COMC High School Basketball Coaches Show, brought to you by the great folks at Central Ozarks Medical Center, where your health is their mission. Also brought to you by Slumberland at the Lake, our veterinary, and Surdike Yamaha. And we got to give a shout out to Firefly Valley Farms for our wonderful coffee today. Oh, it's delicious. And I don't know, Coach, do you drink coffee?
Every once in a while, you know, I'll have a little shot, but
yeah, I mean, all you coaches are so healthy, you know.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
It's like no caffeine for me, man. So we've got Coach Bobby Sangster with us here from California, the Lady Pintos. And I tell people every time I'm around you, you are a future Hall of Fame coach because you're on your way, man. Going into this year, you had 373 wins. Not that you're counting. And you've already got 3 more, right, I think?
Oh,
you don't even count them, do you?
No, you know, when you've been as lucky as I have to have the people around you, you know, it's all about the success of the team and what you can do with this group. And this year, you know, we're just going out and trying to get better every single day and looking out and trying to experience this for these girls. You know, we've had a lot of success, and I've been lucky to coach some really talented young ladies, and I want to have that same experience with this group.
Right.
So, yeah, there's been a bunch of them. We've had a lot of talent. We've had a lot of great experiences, but yeah, it's just makes me feel kind of old.
How long have you been at California?
This is year 16 at California.
Yeah.
This is my 19th year as a head coach. So it doesn't seem like it's been that long, but
Wow.
it kind of blink and next thing you know, you've got a family and you've been through doing this and doing that, and it's just it's been a great journey.
Yeah, those years fly by, don't
yeah.
they? So after this year, you'll be close to 400 career wins. The benchmark to become a Hall of Fame coach is usually 500, so you're right around the corner, my friend. So
well,
I want the first interview with you as soon as you go into the Hall of Fame.
If I'm lucky enough to get there, it's a deal.
Okay, and you're also, if that wasn't enough, you're the co-activities athletic director at California, along with another great guy, Seth Womack over there, the football coach.
Yes.
So that's a lot of work, being both the head basketball coach for the girls and the athletic activities director. I bet that keeps you pretty busy, huh?
It does. It's a different, you know, it's just a different hat to wear. Mm-hmm. And really it's, you know, I'm lucky because my wife at home is able to kind of keep our family moving in the proper direction. And really, you know, with that bedrock at home, it kind of allows us to accomplish this, both being head coaches of successful programs and also activities director. And working with Seth, you know, it all kind of fits together. Yeah. And, you know, Jennifer Porter's our middle school AD, so she's able to support the high school from our younger ranks. And it all, you know, if any one piece falls off of that cog, it really makes it a challenge to have success and to find success. But working with Seth and the support I have at home, you know, really it's a neat opportunity.
That's cool. So you guys last year, great season, 21-7. What do you have coming back? What did you lose this year?
Well, we lost a really good group of 6 seniors. 4 of them started. Another couple came off the bench, and you know, a couple of them moved on and played at the next level. So we had some big holes to fill this year, but we returned a pretty big piece in All-Stater and Lauren Frederick, and Lauren has picked right up where we thought she would. She's averaging over 20 points a game, almost double-figure rebounds. You know, she's different. She's very special, and you know, fellow seniors Elena Butts and Ella Percival. This is Ella's kind of first experience at varsity basketball. She's a standout on the softball diamond. She's going to go play at Lincoln University next year. But Elena Butts has been a stalwart in our program all the way through. You know, we've seen her role expand quite a little bit. We've got a couple, you know, really strong juniors, a couple really strong sophomores, a couple really strong freshmen.
Nice.
It just kind of seems to fit together.
Yeah, but that's not an accident, is it? That's part of the program you put together. It's kind of like a whole school system-wide program to bring kids up through the ranks, teach them how to play, and then hopefully they're ready to go when they reach you.
That's a big part of it, but a bigger part of it is the community. You know, the families, you know, this is not by accident. The families come in, they invest the time, starting at a very young age, and more than just rec basketball, playing at the next level and playing, travel basketball. We've got a lot of girls that play a lot of basketball, and that's really the key to it. The trick to it is you've got to put the work in outside of the season. Yeah. And you see all of these families that are committed to keeping our program strong and keeping our program going. So yes, we have a part in it, but it really starts at home. And then it starts with the community support, and then it kind of morphs into your younger grades and how they develop and how they grow. And we've got great middle school coaches and great sub-varsity coaches. And then by the time it gets to me, now I get to have all the fun.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
I've reaped a lot of those benefits, and I'm grateful for it. But I also recognize how much dedication it takes from the community at whole.
What a wonderful community California is too, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a neat, tight-knit, and they get behind the programs.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. They're very knowledgeable. They're very passionate. We travel well. I mean, and whether we're having great success on the floor or we're having a little struggle, we always have a great fan base. Our students travel well, our parents travel well. It's a really unique situation, and you see the passion come out in the community, and it's really a special place.
It really is. All right, so we're talking some California Pinto basketball. It is ladies coach Bobby Sangster with us here, also the activities director. So we'll get more on the Pintos and talk a little bit about the boys program too, coming up right after this. At COMC, your health is our mission. Central Ozarks Medical Center is growing in our community with a new dental location to serve you in Eldon and a new location in Laurie. COMC also makes your children a priority with a mobile dental unit serving schools in rural areas where access can be a challenge. COMC also offers OBGYN, sports medicine, pediatric, and behavioral health care. Get more info on how COMC can help you at centralozarks.org. COMC, where your health is our mission.
Hey everyone, Darryl Cunningham with Slumberland Furniture at the Lake. The holiday weekend's over, but we're still celebrating here at Slumberland. Come check out the big savings in every department. Mattresses, living room, dining room, we've got it all on sale for a great price. Come see us at Slumberland Furniture at the Lake, where we're bringing happy home.
Your furry friends are more than pets, they're family, and at our veterinary, we understand that. With multiple locations, we can service your pets when and where you need it. Our team of professionals offer routine wellness, orthopedic care from broken bones to joint repair, and even emergency services. We are ready to welcome your pet to our family with medical or preventative care. Our veterinary, with 6 convenient locations, the team providing exceptional care for your pet when and where you need it.
Visit Surdak Yamaha at Lake of the Ozarks, 50 years strong.
Welcome back to the COMC High School Basketball Coaches Show. We've got Bobby Sangster with us, the head ladies basketball coach at California and the activities director. So you've got an LP on your sweats there. Is that for Lady Pintos?
It is. A long time ago, whenever I first came to California, we kind of rebranded the program, and this has just kind of stuck. And it's been something that I kind of pulled from Coach Gary Labrie, because he had an interlocking CP on his helmet back in the glory days of Pinto football in the early 90s, late 90s, and it was something that we wanted to emulate and kind of pay some respect to, but also kind of have our own thing as well. So it's been a neat deal that a lot of people have associated our program with, and we kind of throw it everywhere we can and let everybody know that this is part of LP Nation.
Very nice. So Pinto ladies were in the state championship game as recent as 2018, right? So not that long ago in the state championship game. Just a great tradition of basketball for the women at California and for the men at California too, because you've got a coach coaching the boys that's already in the Hall of Fame in Brad Conway. And I tell you what, they're tough to beat.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Coach Conway and his staff do a fantastic job. Brad has, we were really lucky to get him come over from Jeff City High School, and to see, I've learned so much from him. Just the way he approaches the game, how he looks at a game, and how he attacks an opponent is really quite special. And he always puts his guys in a position to find success. And he's seen so much. He's a load of experience, and the coaching staff that he has is pretty fantastic as well. So they always put a great product on the floor. They lost some good, talented players last year, but they've got some boys coming up that can fill those shoes, and they're gonna have a really strong year. I think they're gonna sneak up on some people, and I think you're gonna be really proud. Or I know the community will be really proud of the product they put on the floor.
Absolutely. Who are the kids that Coach Conway's looking to step up and maybe lead the way for him this year?
Well, he's got a couple kids in the backcourt. Sophomore Brooks Volkart, junior Aiden Bryant, who both had standout football seasons. One that we're really excited about, Gavin Porter, has been someone we've watched grow up on the basketball court. And Gavin comes from a great basketball family. He's struggled with injuries the first couple years of high school career, but he's a junior this year that I think Gavin sees the game a little differently than most high school students. Right. He's got a tremendous work ethic, and I think we're going to see some really big things out of Gavin. He does a lot of things that you don't see in the scorebook. Yep. But he's really a key cog in the success they're going to have.
You need those players.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, he does a lot of things that makes their life easier, right. And I think he's going to have a big year for them. They've got senior inside and Hunter Berenson, who was a lineman for our football program and really a rock for Coach Womack, and he's done a great job inside so far. We're a little, we don't have those big 6'5", 6'6" kids, but we got a lot of kids that play that big. So hopefully they can figure out exactly what they need to do to find success, and there's a lot more boys on the program that are going to come in and have their moments and have their opportunities, but I think he's got a good core. And I think he's got some kids that are really going to open some eyes this year.
Fantastic. Good to know. So as the girls head basketball coach, do you set goals? What's your goal for this year? Do you shoot for a certain number of wins, or is it something behind the scenes?
No, I mean, our philosophies have changed over the years, as we've gotten older and maybe wiser. We want to just keep getting better every single day. Mm-hmm. We know there's so much when it comes, Gary Pinkel always used to say, winning's hard. I never really listened to that. And now that now that I'm older, I say, yeah, wow, winning is hard. There's a lot of things you can't control in a ball game that makes it so challenging to really predict exactly how each night's going to go. So you trust in what you believe in, you trust in your pillars, you trust in your work. And as long as you've got kids that are willing to pay the price to have a little success, then you can be proud of your season. But we really just try to come out every single day and be the best version of ourselves, and don't get too caught up on individual numbers and individual singular goals. Right. We want to look back 15, 20 years from now and be able to say, yeah, we had a really great year.
Absolutely. And you're doing that. I mean, you're building those memories. So we're down to our last minute here, but before I let you go, holiday season, what's your favorite Christmas song?
Oh man, it's got to be Rudolph. Oh yeah, I've got young kids. I've got 10, 5, and 3. So Rudolph is constantly coming through the speakers everywhere. So I'll shout out to my young ones and go with Rudolph.
Rudolph. All right, that's good. Do you get to watch all those old Christmas, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeers?
Oh yeah.
Santa Claus is coming to town and stuff like that.
Yep.
Kids love that.
Oh yeah. And really, I'm kind of a absentee father right now with all the challenges of basketball season and trying to take care of my basketball family. But when we do get to spend family time together, it's pretty special.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So that's Coach Bobby Sangster, head coach of the Lady Pintos and activities director, athletic director over there with Seth Womack. Thank you for making the drive down from California to join us. Appreciate it so much.
Thank you so much for having me. I love coming down and being a part of all this, and thanks for all the coverage. It's really quite special to be a small school and have you guys support us and be a part of our lives and a part of our program. So thank you guys for all your coverage.
You're welcome. And thank you for joining us for the COMC High School Basketball Coaches Show.